So guys, today's topic, maintenance and servicing on your own bike. So I know that within the car community, and there's a fair few within the motorbike community, a lot of people take the bikes and the cars to the garages, and a lot of people service and do stuff themselves. So for me, I've always worked on my cars myself, and when I've had bikes before, I've always done the maintenance, the servicing, the fixing myself. And I get that from my dad, I'll be honest with you. My dad always taught me what to do. My dad, I was brought up with it, he always fixed things. If I didn't know what to do, I used to ring my dad and he'd tell me. Obviously I can't do that now because he's not here, but everything he's taught me has stuck with me. But yeah, it just made me, I've obviously been, this bike I've done 300 miles now, and usually when you get to 600 miles you book it in for your first service, you take it to a garage, you get your servicing done. But I'm not going to be doing that, and people have said like, oh, you're going to lose your warranty and stuff. I'm going to lose my warranty anyway because I've changed stuff. I've changed things like your levers and stuff. It's going to be having an exhaust onto it. I'm going to be changing things, so my warranty won't stand on stuff. So for me, I want to know what your thoughts are and stuff like that. Do you think when it comes to reselling a bike it's worth more because it's got genuine service history from workshops? Or do you think as long as you've got receipts and proof that the work's being done, do you think that that's worth the same? Because I'll be honest with you, throughout my time of having bikes before, doing them up and selling them, or doing them and swapping them, and then also my times of doing the same with cars, I've never once made more money from having service history than I have having my own service history, if that makes sense. So whenever I've done any work, so we'll use bikes for example, whenever I've done any work, stuff like clutch levers and all that stuff, any part that's been added to the bike, even if it's tyres and stuff like that, I keep every single receipt so that it's proof what's been done. And then when it comes down to servicing, I take photos of everything, and obviously stuff's on YouTube now as well, but I take photos of everything, I clock the miles that it was serviced at, I write it all down. I then have receipts of when I bought the stuff. So like obviously this bike, when it comes to its first service, I'll be doing it myself, and I'll be doing a full oil change, oil filter, I'll be checking my air filter, checking the spark plugs. I know you don't need to check spark plugs, but I'll be going through probably more stuff on myself, on this bike myself, than what a garage would do. And don't take that the wrong way if you are a garage, but I've got that much experience on motorbikes and stuff and cars and working on things. Like I say, I've rebuilt engines on top end engines, I've rebuilt like brilliant RS engines and stuff. I've done a lot of work, but I know enough about it. But for me, it's like my first service for this bike will be about £90, which is not bad, but for what they do and for what I do, the cost of the oil and the oil filter comes to £18.99 for the oil, which is by Motul, and a high flow oil filter as well. But not a shitty oil filter, a good brand. It's £18.99. So I could literally service my bike 4 times for the price it'll cost to service it once at a garage. So when you think of it that way, what is the point of taking it to a garage? Like if you've got the knowledge and the expertise yourself, to me there's just no point of going and paying 4 times the amount to do what you can do for 4 times less. And that's the same with everything. Whenever it comes to changing brake pads, changing tyres, I've changed tyres myself. I don't think I will on this one, because I know someone that can do it quite cheap. But it does come down to, if you can do it yourself, do it. And if you can learn how to do it, do it. Like I said, I've done it on so many cars and so many motorbikes, but stuff like changing your brake pads, refurbishing a brake caliper, doing like everything that you can do, chain maintenance, stuff like that, changing indicators, changing clutch cables, brake cables, bleeding your brakes and all that type of stuff. It is so easy to do and so easy to learn, and if you don't know how to do it, there is videos on YouTube, and this is the reason why I film and upload everything I do, from stuff like the front windscreen, on your levers. I didn't film the levers, I should have done, but I didn't film them. That's because I did try and film, but the bloody video went corrupt. But everything I do, I try and film purely for the basis of that I can make a YouTube video out of that, and if someone doesn't know how to do it, they're going to search YouTube, and if there's not a video how to do it, my video is going to help them. So it's like, I just think like, if you can do the servicing yourself and do like the work on your bike, do it, and if you can't do it, learn. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong, things could happen and you can mess something up, but again, you're not going to, hey, fucking hell, I knew you were going to do that. Fucking arsehole. That's why you have to have your eyes open. But yeah, if you can learn how to do things, honestly, it'll save you so much money. I mean, what's your thoughts, guys? Let me know down below in your comment section, like, what your thoughts are on servicing your bike. Do you think you should do your first service? Do you think you should take it to the garage for your first service? Personally, I think if you've got enough experience and enough knowledge behind you, there's nothing wrong with doing it yourself. Like I said, I can do a full oil service 4 times over for the price it's going to cost me if I get my first service. And again, me changing an oil filter and oil on this bike will take me 10-15 minutes to do, but it's only taking me that long because I've got to wait for the oil to drain out. And to be fair, on this it's only just over a litre, well, it's about a litre of oil in this. It'll take about 5 minutes to get the oil out. But yeah, I think everything, like I say, it's not just, I know on your first service it's not just that, but I mean, I've just upgraded the chain anyway. I've just put a heavy duty DID chain on it, I've just adjusted it, I've just changed it, added all that on, the main stuff as well. I already know the torque specs of bolts, I already know if the bolts have moved and stuff like that, I know what to check out with. So I'll probably end up doing, and this isn't anything bad about the place I bought the bike from, but I just know bikes myself and I know what I'm like. I will probably do a more thorough inspection of parts from this bike that someone wouldn't do on the first service. Like, I will be taking the air filter out, checking the air filter. If I can clean it, I'll be cleaning it because I've got all the air filter cleaning equipment. I'll be checking everything. So yeah, if you could service the bike yourself, guys, get it done. Save yourself some money. There's no point in paying someone to do something like you can do. And once you learn one thing, you can learn the rest of it. And if you can't learn it, if you don't know how to do it, hopefully I'll have a video showing you how to do it. Yeah, until next time, guys.